I'm Josh with Waupaca Community Media. We are talking with the Waupaca Area Public Library today, Peg Burrington and Liz Kinnear. And how are you doing?
Great. Beautiful
Good.
day.
Good to see you, Josh.
And it's good to see Liz, and that signals that the exhibit room is getting ready to do something special. So let's talk about that. What's coming up in the exhibit room, Liz?
Yep, after about an 18-month hiatus, we're happy to have an exhibit getting installed today, actually. I can give you a little peek at all the boxes behind me. So we have a bunch of artwork, and here's the blank exhibit room. So this exhibit has actually been in the works for a couple of years. The artist's name is Ruth Whittevan. She's a native of the Fox Cities and has ties to the Waupaca area, but currently lives in Greeley, Colorado. And she has shipped all of her artwork out to us. She is actually going to be here today to help us install. And then we'll be in Waupaca next week for a meet and greet too. But her artwork is influenced by her travels to Latin America. So she's traveled all over in Latin America, Mexico, Central America, South America. Has met with different communities and different cultures, and that inspires her artwork. So she does some beautifully vibrant oils on canvases, which will be featuring her oil paintings as well as some indigenous pottery, jewelry, and textiles, along with her beautiful artwork.
So you mentioned there's going to be a meet and greet. Tell us about that. When and where and how can people get involved with that?
Yep. So next Wednesday, September 8th, from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. out on the library lawn. We'll keep our fingers crossed that it's a quiet construction day in the afternoon, but Ruth will be here to join us for a meet and greet. So she'll be here to answer any questions, talk more about her artwork and her travels. And then the children's department will also have some activities for kids and families related back to the exhibit that they can participate in as well. And then we hope that anyone who visits and stops to see Ruth will then come downstairs to check out her artwork too, check out the exhibit.
So considering how long it's been since the exhibit room's been open, remind us where exactly is it? What are the hours on it? How can people get to it?
Sure. So when you come in the library, we're downstairs just off of the children's department. It's easy. Take the stairs right in front of you, go down to the children's department. Don't be afraid of the children's department. If you're an adult, they're very friendly and nice down there. And then the exhibit room is just off to the left-hand side.
Perfect.
Beyond the big tree.
Yep, beyond the big tree. And the exhibit is always free to the public, free to anyone who wants to stop in and see it. And it's open during regular library hours.
Very cool. Well, thanks for getting us up to date. And I guess congratulations for being back in business with the exhibit room. That's pretty exciting.
Thanks. We've had some fun things planned while we've had to be closed, but it's really wonderful to be open again.
So the library's got another display that's going to be set up commemorating the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Tell us about that.
So Joni Radley, our adult programming coordinator, got a hold of the Memorial Organization. It's a nonprofit organization that really helps us to not forget what happened on 9/11. And they had a poster exhibit that they sent to us. And it's going to be displayed around the adult department. So you'll walk in and then you'll kind of go to your left all the way around and take a look at the pictures and stories. So not only is it photographs reminiscent of that day, but also people's stories. So it does take a little bit of time. We do recommend masks in the library and social distancing, but I think we've got it in a way that's going to be safe for people to take a look. And we also are going to have a letter writing campaign. We're encouraging people to write letters to the first responders, to veterans, to active people in active military, to thank them for their service. So that's going to be a part of that little display as well. So it's almost like we have two exhibits in 1 month after 18 months of nothing. Well, we had an outdoor exhibit, I should say that. We've had outdoor things, but having people back in the library is really nice.
Very cool. And then the other thing we want to talk about, you brought up recommending people wearing masks, but that also means a shift in your programming and how you're looking to do it. So give us an update about that.
So all of our teen and children's programs this fall are going to be held outdoors as long as weather permits. We're hoping that what we see is a turn in the case count and a turn from the alarming number of additional cases we're seeing in our area so that we can consider meeting indoors. But for right now, it will be outdoors. I believe it's in one of the parks. So a lot like they did this summer, and they're going to have story times, and then the teens have several programs planned where they can get together and be in person. There is also virtual programming.
As long as it's not raining, some of this fall weather is very beautiful for stuff like that too. So that's kind of a nice advantage.
Absolutely. Beautiful
Well,
day.
Peg, Liz, appreciate you getting us up to date about the library. Plenty to check out there starting in just a couple days. So thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks a lot, Josh.